This game would be as if you took someone who never watched a hockey game and told them 90% of what a hockey game looks like, but not quite all the details. This is what they would think of. Close to hockey, but doesn't really feel like hockey. Avs win over the Ottawa Senators 7-5.
Alex Newhook!
Oh boy.
Whoa!
I should have known that this game was going to be weird from the first goal, which comes in the first minutes, and, well, just look at this nonsense. Play created entirely by Val Nichushkin just hounding on the forecheck, chases this puck down all the way in behind the net, forcing the turnover. Once he gets the turnover, he's quickly able to find Burakovsky out front. From there, it's a very nice passing play. Berkey finds Kadri for what is a tap-in goal. Kadri should just score this, but we're talking about a Bizarro World game here, so instead, this ends up not being a goal, but a perfect pass across through the crease to Val Nichushkin, who's coming out from behind the net, who gets the tap-in himself, because, yeah, normal. Should have been a giant red flag that this was not going to be a normal hockey game, but I didn't know any better. I thought this was going to be pretty normal, or at least somewhat standard, and to be honest, the first period was the most normal period of the game. The Avs looked like the better team for the majority of the period, certainly at 5-on-5, and the early one-goal lead probably helped them with that. Not to mention, Ottawa not having played or really practiced for the last 8 days. But the Avs get themselves into some trouble. Kadri takes a penalty that he just didn't have to take, and the Avs end up paying the price for this. Ottawa's power play is lying down. There's literally nothing to this one. They're going to win the face-off back. Clean to Lassie Thompson up at the point. Shot's going to come in and get tipped right here in the middle. Nothing Kemper can do about it. It's just a great tip. Don't get him a power play if you don't want him to score a goal. Look, it wasn't a great penalty by Kadri. The penalty kill wasn't great either, but knowing what Kadri does through the rest of this game, not going to worry too much about that penalty specifically. So, pretty normal things, right? It's 1-1 a little bit over halfway through the second. One team has a power play goal. Nothing weird here. Well, until 20 seconds later when the Avs retake the lead. Goals like that, totally normal, right? 20 seconds between goals, totally normal. As you're going to see here, the Avs' secret weapon against Ottawa appears to be forecheck. Like, at all. As this puck gets rimmed around by Gustafsson, Rantanen is set up to get a piece of it. It goes through him, but enough to get Landy to control it, and the Avs are in the zone. Now things get weird as Ottawa is scrambling a little bit. You actually have Kubel coming through the middle here, and he drags both Ottawa players away from the far side of the ice, opening up room for a little bit of a backdoor play. And as Landy is able to finally find a bit of space spinning off into the corner, can't see him quite on screen yet, but Cale Makar is coming. And when Cale Makar is coming, you're getting scored on, it turns out. Have I mentioned how good Cale Makar is lately? If you haven't watched my other videos, yes, I have. So still, a solid period for the Avs at 2-1, but another thing that's totally normal? Giving up a goal in the last minute of a period. Yes, everybody does this all the time. Very normal hockey. The point of failure for the Avs here is their defensive puck battle. They do end up winning it as you get a close-up battle here. It's not pretty, but it comes out to Newhook, who has clean possession of it here. Puck has got to get out of the zone or at minimum stay in the Avs' possession. He flubs the backhanded flip out and it's an immediate turnover. The quick shot comes in on Kemper, who makes the initial save, but the Avs have all cheated to the puck side, meaning the rebound coming out on the far side is wide open for the Canucks to collect, and Artem Zub fires a bomb over Kemper's shoulder. It's a great shot too. So it's 2-2 after one in a period where you felt like the Avs played pretty decent. Feels kind of bad that they come out of this one tied off of a couple of critical mistakes, but if they continue to play solid hockey, you're not too worried. Ottawa also hit a post somewhere in this game, I forget where, but that's the 11th good one of the season, so take it. And then you have the second period, which is where hockey things start to functionally break down and things stop making sense at all. The Avs outshoot Ottawa 19-4 in the period. Both teams score 1 goal in the period. That's some tough math right there. Did I mention Eric Johnson almost killed Cale Makar in this game? Yeah, it was weird. Look, the Avs completely murdered this team in the second period. It was not close by any stretch of the imagination. Ottawa was struggling to string simple passes together, and the Avs were just shelling Gustafsson left and right. Oh, another weird thing. Yeah, Kemper had to leave the game for like 5 minutes because his skate blade broke and they couldn't just fix it there on the ice. I'm telling you, this game was played in the Bizarro world. So anyway, the Avs definitely deserved to win this game based on the second period. And their defensemen come through alongside Nazem Kadri, and this seemingly unstoppable force that is Kadri and the Avs defense just keeps doing the thing. This was dangerously close to a goalie assist as Kemper makes the save there and it skitters to the corner. You have Taves who finds Burakovsky up high. As he gains the zone, he drops to Kadri and it then comes back to Taves. So it ends up being Berkey and Kadri on the assists. The third assist would have gone to Kemper. Kadri collects this puck and then just an unreal pass. Great job by Taves to get up into the rush, join this play, and create a 2-on-1 opportunity. And an even better pass by Kadri. The sauce he puts on this thing is just spicy meatball stuff as he sets up Taves for a just little tap in on the back door. It's wild. Sometimes it takes incredibly high-level play from multiple players on multiple attempts to just get one goal in the net in a period where the Avs had 19 shots. And then you have the third period, which we'll get to in a second. First, you have this, which, of course, this puck goes in shortly after Kemper gets back on the ice. Jonas Johansson made one save, only shot he faced. So, perfect 1-for-1 in the game. For a second there, he was actually lined up for the win. Kemper wouldn't have that, though. He needed to let another goal in. Look, Cale Makar was feeling it tonight, so as this puck comes through the neutral zone, he full sends. He thinks, I'm getting to this puck, we're going the other way, it's going to be a great time. Doesn't quite work out, it just gets poked away from him. This is something kind of just got to live with. I'm okay with it if it happens occasionally because Cale Makar is going to make up for it in spades. But in this case, it creates a basically 3-on-1 situation, and this is just a great shot from Zach Sanford. I do not blame Kemper for this one at all. When a dude goes bar down on you, he goes bar down on you. So, I don't know when Zach Sanford learned how to shoot a puck like that, but I'm glad he's not doing that in St. Louis anymore, because that thing is nasty. So at the end of the second period, you're sitting in this really weird game where it's 3-3. Ottawa only has 10 shots on goal, and they've scored on 3 of them. But at the same time, certainly 2 of the goals you can't fault Kemper for at all. It's a deflection and an unbelievable shot. And even the other one, yes, he doesn't give up a great rebound, but that's a great shot too. So things don't make sense, and it's just turtles all the way down from there. I refuse to believe the third period was an actual proper NHL period of hockey. One, because neither of these teams looked particularly like NHL teams in the period. And 2, it's absolute nonsense. Starting the period on the power play, Ottawa is able to convert the first one, which, is actually a fairly normal goal. The Avs make a mistake, or at least Kemper does. So this one comes out high on the power play, and a fairly weak shot comes from the top of the circle, and Kemper makes the initial save, but doesn't control the rebound, nor keep it square to his body at all. It squirts out to the side. Unfortunately, the Avs aren't quite there to corral it. Probably the one in this game that Kemper really wants back, and it's a total tap-in, obviously, from there. So that's a pretty normal thing that happens. Bad for the Avs, but actually legitimately normal in a hockey game. But, the Avs just kind of go ahead and decide they want to go down and score, or I guess not the Avs, but Cale Makar certainly does. So Sam Girard fires a shot that gets blocked in front, gets swept out, but then Cale Makar keeps it in and is Cale Makar, so he decides to destroy everyone and their families. So it's now 4-4, and this game is already in nonsense territory, so you know what it needs. Someone needs to get a hat trick. This game officially reaches peak meme right here. A dumped-in puck from Ottawa. This is a nothing play as it rolls off into the corner, but the Avs, first, Ryan Murray, Eric Johnson, just lazy to get beat to that puck. Can't let it happen. And as the play develops in behind the net, it comes out front once. Skitters wide. Nothing dangerous there. This still should not be dangerous. But for some reason, Ryan Murray decides to take his stick and shove it right into Darcy Kemper's right skate. Gets it in there real good, real deep as far as it can go. Kemper can't stand up. Can't save the puck. Yep, this is a hockey game. Surely at this point, the Avs have found a way to lose this hockey game, right? I mean, it's getting crazy. But wait, Ottawa is, in fact, a bad hockey team. So, a couple minutes later, while they're on their own power play, they decide to take a very, very stupid penalty against Tyson Jost, and the Avs, of course, capitalize. Winding down the power play here, this should have been cleared by Ottawa as it comes out to the middle of the ice. Just can't corral it, can't get their stick on it, and a chaos puck results in a ridiculous backhand pass by Kadri that I don't think he planned it to turn out this well, but he creates a 2-on-1 with that pass. When you're hot, you're hot. Rantanen and Berkey execute this 2-on-1 extremely well, recognizing the defender is very deep and that they can pass it back and forth a couple of times before Rantanen sends it 5-hole. Look, I'm going to be honest, the Avs got it to 5-5, and I was begging this game to get to overtime so the Avs get at least 1 point, because I had no idea what was going to happen in the rest of the game at this point. This one was a absolute roller coaster to watch. I had a ton of fun watching it. Games like this, you just have to sit back and enjoy the madness. This game, of course, did not make it to overtime, but it went the Avs' way. What else is there to add to this game? How about a rookie scoring a goal? Needed that in there somewhere, right? First touchdown wins. That's how hockey works, right? Val Nichushkin uses his puck into the zone. As previously mentioned, Ottawa's only weakness, the forecheck. Val just rolls in and says, you know what? You guys can interfere with me, whatever. I'm just going to take this puck away. It's totally fine. Causes the turnover. Gets back to Logan O'Connor there. You see, put the shot on, creates a rebound, and Alex Newhook just outworks Ottawa, beats everyone to the spot, and then goes off as he kicks this from his right skate into his stick, and then goes around Gustafsson for the game-winning goal. So the game-winning goal in a game that ended 7-5 ends up coming in the last 1 minute and 33 seconds of the game. Because why not? Why not? Why not just have absolute insanity cap off with even more nonsense? Kadri does actually end up putting in the empty netter a little bit later to get your official 7-5 final, but this game was just really fun. These are the types of games where, even if the Avs lost it, it would have been a fun game to watch. Not a terrible loss, not a boring blowout, just absolutely crazy hockey. It's part of why you love the sport. And hey, look, the Avs being on a 5-game win streak and winning it certainly helps a little bit. So, we'll keep it at that, because trying to break it down more than that might actually turn me into a crazy person. That is the end of this game video review. Thank you for watching. Head on over to the DNVR for all of our coverage. Of course, you can check out all of our writing. We have video here on YouTube. Like and subscribe. You know the drill. I am Rudo, and for real, that was fun.
Avalanche time, come on, grab your friends. We're going to the playoffs again with Nate the dog and Gabe the babe. The fun isn't over yet. It is Avalanche time.